the bat well over the scoreboard in left field at Davis Diamond.
Well, we are underway here at Davis Diamond. First pitch in there to Danica Coffey, back into the ball game after giving up 7 runs in the first, but it wouldn't be enough to come away with the victory. Yeah, Grace Sparks only getting through a third of an inning in that second game against Georgia. This ball hit hard into left field. Going back is Eshte all the way to the warning track. Beautiful changeup for strike 3. And
really, really rare. I mean, that has to almost never happen.
So had the surgery, got the shoulder all fixed up, had to redshirt again, obviously. So missed 2 complete seasons of softball. Howell waits on it, pops it foul, and Coffey makes a diving play and just hits off.
Really great effort by Coffey over at third base.
She's got 49 runs this season. That is good enough for 4th in the SEC play. Pops this one back at Coffey, who is able to make the play. So here's the payoff pitch to Harper. Just misses low and outside, and Harper draws the walk. Not pitched to her yesterday. 4 walks on the day for Perez. She did get to a couple of full counts, so they weren't completely avoiding the zone. This one popped up into left field. Leno will get under it and make the catch, and what a big, big out for Clopton in the Tigers. And she'll have to battle with 2 strikes. Clopton trying to get out of the first. Throws the changeup. This flared into center field, and it's Lassiter with a beautiful catch. She saves the run yesterday against the Aggies and got her team back into the ball game after going down 7-0. There's 3 catchers that really can all do it defensively. It's kind of a matter of who can hit themselves into the lineup, and today the freshmen getting the start.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of everybody this weekend. Grayson Coleman, we got Olivia Johnson yesterday. Like you said, the freshman Dee Baldwin back there today.
Rudy flies out to left field. That'll bring up Savannah Bedell, the designated player. She's 1 for 6 on the weekend, has started all 3 games this weekend at Davis Diamond. This to the right side, and they're gonna try for second. That ball gets away from Woolley. Tough throw, tough play by KK Dement.
Keeping the runners from advancing.
For those of you scoring at home, they did credit the error to Coco Woolley at short. This one popped up on the infield. Kennedy Powell calls everyone off and makes the catch for out number 2. Excited about that. Full count. Ground ball, that's gonna be foul.
Really does a lot for the program.
Woolley will get the lead runner, and a great play on the left side of the field. As Woolley to Powell, they're able to get Edwards out. Coach Tricia Ford said they wanted to give her a little bit of a rest. She's been a bit of a slump hitting-wise. Lays down a great bunt. Clopton, though, with a strong throw over to first. Here's the payoff pitch to Enright. She rips this one into left field, but Leno has a great beat on it and makes the catch. People refer to LSU as, and she says, we're okay with that. We know our outfielders do it better than anyone else in the country. And hard hit ball, but right at Coffey down the line, who makes a nice throw. So LSU defense coming up big in the bottom of the second. We were
again mixing speeds, changing different zones. We're watching the drop. We're seeing a couple rise balls.
This one popped up into shallow left field. Kramer Eshte will come in and make the catch. Powell on her toes over at third. Here's the 2-1. Rips this one into left field, and that's gonna be a base hit for Danica Coffey. And that ball is gonna skip in the dirt. Baldwin keeps it in front, but Coffey will easily scoot down to second. And she is now 1 for 6 on the weekend. Rips this one into center. On her way back is Enright over the shoulder, makes the catch. Coffey tags and will advance to third, but what a catch by Allie Enright for the Aggies. 397 on the year, 9 home runs. Pops this one straight up, and Baldwin comes up, makes the easy catch. So LSU leaves another runner on the bases. We are still scoreless.
Here in Aggie land.
And what you didn't see on that graphic is both years, Dee Baldwin will pop up right to Clopton. So a quick out number one for Eshte came up with bases loaded and hit a base clearing double into the gap to put Texas A&M up 6-0. She'll pop this one up on the left side, and Leno makes the easy catch for out number two. What are you seeing from Tatum Clopton that is?
The contact that they're making is not hard contact.
Kennedy Powell will be hit for the third time this weekend. Actually, I take that back, fourth time this weekend. Amari Harper, who drew a walk in her first at-bat, will step in. They're immediately going to go to the pickoff play, which is not a bad idea if you're Bajaran, because she got KP yesterday. And they were able to pick Kennedy Powell off of first, and it was a big out because it was the first out of the inning. Harper flares this one into left field, and that's a base hit with 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch from Clopton. Got her looking. What a huge strikeout for Tatum Clopton, and you can see the emotion coming out of the starting pitcher for LSU.
Agreed. I would also not really give her much to hit.
4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls to Tori Edwards as she will draw the leadoff walk. So LSU once again with a runner on. And she'll foul that one back, and now she is quickly down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
And she's got speed, 3 triples.
Runner going on the pitch. Rudity strikes out looking, and Emily Levitt catches the throwdown. Out and just didn't realize why Dee Baldwin was throwing the ball so hard right back at her. They're going to throw down at Edwards. This ball is well off the mark, but Allie Enright. Hard hit ball to the right side, but no problem for KK Dement. Edwards will advance to third.
Let's go, Em. Right there.
Popped up. Coco Woolley, no problem. LSU threatens it with another runner in scoring position, but the Tigers unable to get any runs across.
I would say up and down start to this season, but you know, we talked to the coaches, and she's such a student of the game. She watches a lot of film, and she goes up there with a plan. That's what makes her the successful hitter that she's been over the course of her career.
Now she's pitching against the 3rd-ranked team in the country, and until right there had looked really good, but Coco Woolley taking a hack at the first pitch she sees, and that always happens. As soon as I'm starting to
That's
tell.
Right. Woolley, who, like we talked about, has seen a little bit of a dip.
Yeah, Woolley was 0 for on the weekend, did not get the start yesterday.
But that's just, she's trying to put pressure on Bajaran and the LSU defense.
It's a 4-pitch walk for Allie Enright. LSU was unable to cash in on earlier in the ball game, but for the most part, we've seen really clean defense. This ball hit hard into left field. Leno on her way back. That ball is gone! KK Dement with the 3-run shot, and the Aggies take the lead. Shows bunt, lays down a beaut, but what a play by Bajaran behind the plate. She will face 8-9-1 for the Tigers. And Leno is gonna lay down the bunt, but immediately the home plate umpire comes out, and the first challenge of the game. Both teams get 2 challenges. System as well. Absolutely hits it twice. This is a great call.
The opportunity at such a high level too, why not?
Hard hit ball into the 5-6 hole, and that is a base hit for Avery Hodge. Good at bat right there.
You know?
Another defensive change for Texas A&M behind the plate is Grayson Coleman. So with the pitching change came the catching change. Here's a chance at a double play ball, but Coffee too fast. Nice job, though, by Coco Woolley to get the lead runner, and a very good play by Texas A&M's defense. So Jayla Lassiter will step in for the Tigers. Hits this ball well into center field, but it's Allie Enright with the scoop. And the outfielders on both of these teams, Donna, been something that it does do, and we talked about it a little bit yesterday on the radio broadcast, is it feels like postseason every single time you step on the field, which is just a benefit and an advantage to your team when postseason does arrive. This ball is going to land as Rudity loses it in the sun, and Kennedy Powell, who slowed up just a little bit, realized that Rudity was having trouble.
Yes.
Matter of hitters, and so this ball lifted into left field. Going back is Leno all the way to the warning track. She'll make the catch, but that ball is deep enough for Kennedy Powell to tag and score. So a sacrifice fly for Amari Harper. Rips this one into center field, but on the move is Lassiter, and once again, showing off the leather, a beautiful catch by the center fielder for the Tigers. Love the energy that she brings. Mac Barbara lifts this one at left, but right at Leno, so the outfielders for LSU making it look easy. Completely capable of making this a ball game, especially with their 3, 4, and 5 hitters up. It's gonna be Macy Bajaran starting things off. She'll swing at the first pitch she sees. This is playable, and Amari Harper is going to drop it, had it in her glove.
With the sun, but
Bajaran lives to see a couple more pitches. Emily Kennedy continues to deal this one down the right field line, and that's Frankie Vrajel in right field now for the Aggies. So that's where the changes have been made. Another payoff pitch. Ground ball eats up Powell. Can she make the play? No, she does not even make the throw. Third strikeout of the day for Texas A&M pitchers. First for Kennedy. She will now face Mackenzie Rudity, who lifts this one into center field. Let's see if they send Jones. No, they will hold her. And Harper does a nice job of cutting off the throw, keeping Rudity at first. Back in the second, where she got to first, but did not get anywhere further. Check swing. Kennedy is gonna throw to first just in time. What a play by the pitcher. Runners at second and third for the Tigers. Ground ball, this one Powell has no problem with, makes the play. And this is where the Aggies got things going back in the fourth. It's a leadoff walk for Coco Woolley, and not what you wanted to see if you're Beth Torina from your All-American getting into the circle. We were scoreless headed into the bottom of the fourth, but that's when Woolley got on with the single, Enright walked, and then Dement, who was on deck, hit a 3-run home run to open things up for the Aggies. Woolley running on the pitch, she'll slide in safely. And it does look like she leaves early. Enright able to fist that one away. Chopper. Hodge with a big hop, no problem, nice throw, and 2 outs for LSU. For 9th of the season. We're flying at Davis Diamond. Chopper, it's gonna be a tough play for Daniel, but a great play. And the defense continues to shine, trying to answer back to what happened to them last year in Baton Rouge. Hard hit ball by Leno, but no problem for Coco Woolley with a strong throw over to Harper at first for out number 1. Her first appearance against Kennedy today. This ball going for a ride. Eshte will not be able to make the catch, And Hodge scoots into second for a one-out double.
Steps. And it looks like the way the flags are blowing right now, if you're LSU, you're trying to work the counts, trying to pass the bat, get the tying run of the plate. And if you're A&M, you're just looking for outs. Averages.
Here's the 2-2 to Lassiter. Just misses inside. Second full count in a row for Emily Kennedy. And she gets her looking on that one. Goes right back to the inside part of the plate. And a huge strikeout for Kennedy. Call. Now, though, a single into right field by Bajaran, and that'll score one.
I would think then the game plan would be trying to induce a ground ball. And you're just trying to get an out at any base to put this one away.
Yeah, I don't think you let Tori Edwards beat you, and so that is exactly what that play, that strategy was right there. So they will walk Edwards. This ball gets away, but Coffey's gonna stay put at third. You're looking at Edwards over at first. Ground ball. Amari Harper fields it, steps on first, and the Aggies, for the first time ever, sweep the LSU Tigers as the third-ranked team in the country improves to 37-5 on the season, 11-3 in SEC play.
We saw them take advantage on the base paths, and that's how you put together a series like this against a really tough LSU team.